y'all? It's your girl Brittany,
and it's your girl Bree,
and this is
Listen Sis,
your favorite podcast.
All right, today y'all we have a special topic coming to you all tonight, and this topic is called the sixth sense. And I know y'all probably like, I know. Wait, we got five senses,
All right,
but it is one specific and special. What they call it?
sense.
The five senses. That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, excuse me, but yeah, it's an extra sense that we you have to have in order to kind of get through your daily lives when you come to talking and meeting new people, and when you're in new places and new experiences. So yeah. Sis, what you think about this extra sense that we have?
The extra sense that we need to have is extremely important for us to have. It is an extra sense that we know that Big G plays deep down inside of us, and we have to
definitely
the orchestrator, because this sense here, this is something that this is a gift that he gives, and you have to be tapped into that. Sometimes you say, oh, some told me, some said I felt bubble guts, or my stomach hurt doing knots, doing left or whatever, or for some people it may be heart racing, or just this, you might just feel it in your spirit that something just isn't right. It ain't seem right. It just isn't seem right, and that's that sixth sense that we sometimes we ignore that.
It's just like when we say, for instance, we were like, oh, we gonna go out, or we gonna go here and there, we gonna go to this place, and then all of a sudden you like, oh, or you promise somebody that you want to go somewhere, and then you end up being like, I don't think I feel like going no more. I want to just stay at the house and chill and be in the comfort of my home. And you're like, I don't know what happened. You know what happened. That was Big G trying to protect you. And then the next day, you get some on the news saying, oh, this happened at this place.
They either start shooting, or somebody got killed, or they had to shut it down for some odd reason. Right. And or sis, I got an even better one. What about, you say you're gonna go somewhere? What about if that car don't start? Ooh. That car may not start. Yeah. You may start getting a headache, not feeling well.
All of a sudden,
or it could be that other person, kind of just be like, oh, I don't really, at first I would kind of, wanted to go, iffy, or I wanted to go, and they changed their mind. It could be like, I wonder why they changed their mind. I really want to go. And so then it leaves you like, well, do I want to go by myself? Now, I don't know about nobody else now, but it's not safe to be out here in these streets.
Not by yourself.
No. I firm believe in that. It's good to have someone with you, or more than one person with you. At least one person need to be with you, because it's just so much going on, and somebody else may need to have them extra set of eyes to see,
extra set of ears
to know what's going on. Okay, so that's sis.
Because you would sit up here and you be like, well, oh, back to this street, being in the streets. And we're not talking about like, oh, I'm finna take myself out to eat, I'm finna go to the movies by myself. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about being in the street, in the street. Like I'm finna go to a lounge or a little place,
going to the lounge, going to the club,
the
bar, something like that. You just want to go out and hang out, have a good time with with your friends, or whatnot.
Yeah, we don't advise anybody to go out by themselves like that, because it's not safe. It's stuff happening every day,
everywhere.
With that sixth sense, you have to listen to it, and when you might go back and forth for a minute, but y'all take heed to that feeling and what Big G is telling you, because that can be the protection that we need to keep us safe. It's been plenty of times that things have happened and people be like, well, dang, I'm glad we didn't even go there. And y'all, even the kid places ain't even safe.
Right.
The mall.
You can't even go to the mall because there's shootings at the mall. There are fights and stuff breaking out. It's not safe. When you can't go to the mall.
That's a problem.
Listen,
I can't even go give me a little Auntie Annie.
Little Auntie Annie.
The Cinnabon.
The Cinnabon. You can't even go get a little pizza. Or a little teriyaki chicken. You know,
you can't even get no sample.
You can't get a little sample no more. They can't come up to you and say
you will be trying to get your sample and you hear gush.
You got to run, sis.
What you gonna do? Have your little toothpick and running out the door?
Listen, are you gonna drop it? Listen, you gonna drop that. You ain't even gonna think about that teriyaki chicken. You are going to be on flight. I need to be heading straight to the car. I need to get on farther.
I can just see somebody ducking with the toothpick up in the air. But y'all, for real.
This is serious, y'all.
See, we laughing, but I'm so serious.
Listen, it is so serious. Yeah. Because listen, and y'all, please place in the comments if you have ever been placed in a situation to where you have had this sixth sense has come over you and you knew what that sixth sense was. Y'all drop that in the comment and let us know if you just been in a situation where something may have happened and you weren't there. You were supposed to be there, and you just decided not to go. Or if you were actually in a place when it occurred. Because listen, y'all, I definitely can attest to it. What the song say, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be?
I'm trying to tell
Listen, let me tell y'all, the Lord has spared my life.
I'm trying to tell
Listen, y'all better testify in these comments.
And stop saying something told me. Y'all better say Big G.
Big G, that Holy
Spirit. Acknowledge him. Yeah, for real. So I had to stop saying something told me.
Or I just start feeling funny. I got that little bubble gut.
I just gonna say, man, Big G told me not to go.
And Lord, listen, when you in the situation, sis, and you get into panic mode because the first thing you want to do is make sure that the coast is clear for you to be able to run to that door and get to your car.
Right.
Yeah, and whoever else with you, they better follow suit.
Jump on the bandwagon or get left.
They jump on bandwagon or get left. And so, sis, even with that, you see so many things that's going on at on college campuses.
Oh yeah.
I know there was one recently that just happened with the young lady at Georgia UGA.
Really?
And she was actually I think she was exercising out for a walk and the man actually came and grabbed her. Yeah, so it's just so much that's going on. It's so much, y'all. So even when you out jogging, exercising or whatnot, y'all, when you see, people coming, people, you just know when something just doesn't seem right. When it, or people are looking, you just got to be aware of your surroundings.
Baby, the people probably think that we crazy because I know, baby, these eyes be booked and I be lurking and looking everywhere.
And and it's good to be like that. And not only is it's also good for it's good for everybody to be like that. But y'all, listen. The kid, when the kids are very observant, that's also a great thing too. And it's good to also, to teach your kids to be very observant, to be aware of their surroundings, because like I said, it's just so much going on. There's a lot of kids that's missing. It's just so many things. So when something just don't seem right, y'all, 9 times out of 10, it's not. It's not.
And even with this type of situation, another way with the sixth sense is befriending people who you may think may be the person that you need to have in your crew or you in that crew or whatever. you have to know, observe people and be observant and make sure that you spend, you know how we got to be with somebody in all 4 seasons.
That's it.
You need to treat that in the same manner. And if they start doing stuff that's off your pattern,
you may need to pull back.
Order, you may need to just go ahead and leave that friend group. Or, you know, or if you and a friend are coming into somebody else group, whatever, and then she friends with somebody that you ain't really cool with, and you seeing stuff.
You seeing things.
Because you know your vision is a little different when you get that 6th sense.
Oh yeah.
So it's like she wanna still go over here with him, but then y'all still friends. You might just have to leave her too. You know, because to protect your spirit, protect your mind, protect your heart, protect your everything. Because these people, they be having stuff on them. I don't know what they be having. Yeah. Voodoo,
and Hulu, and I don't even get down with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's just, you got to just use wisdom. You got to use a lot of wisdom, y'all. And when some just is not seeming right, you know.
But see, that's why I say a quick prayer before I, you know, say go places, or if traveling, going, you know, being in different situations, you just never know. So I feel like, Lord, just give me the spirit of discernment so I can know what's going on. So that I can know how to move accordingly, because I don't want to be nowhere that I'm not supposed to be.
Right. And then also, that sealing that prayer, you don't know what you just protected. You don't know what God just aligned. Even or where he is shifting in that prayer. He could have been shifting that car accident. He might have been shifting a specific person coming in there that may have contemplated on hurting anybody. He may have just changed the whole trajectory of everything that maybe have, you know, that was in the works to happen. But when you got Big G and you seal that prayer, you don't know what protection God placed in upon you, and guess what, not just you, other people may be surrounded
or in connection
and they may not even be in connection with you, sis. They may just even be in the room where you are. And so just by you still in that room with that prayer, you don't place the whole hedge of protection.
Oh yeah, because see, stuff can happen, like, you know how if somebody come in, or say if somebody think that it's finna rob the place, and Big G have been and said, oh hey, not this stuff, because of the prayer that you said up to him.
That's it.
You then set up a prayer to, well, that person probably didn't feel right, and that's to protect 100+ people.
Listen, I'm telling you.
So that 6th sense, is something serious. That ain't nothing to play with. And if I was you all, like, I advise myself to keep opening ear, keep my eyes open, and you know, make sure that my heart right, so that I can continue to receive things from him. Because if my heart ain't right, he ain't gonna take me
nothing. So you're right. You gotta have that heart posture, and y'all know the other senses. We know we didn't talk about those senses, but just for those that be like, well, what's the other? You know, what's the other 5? You know, you got your eye,
you see,
you hear, you see, you taste, you touch, you feel.
That's it. You see, taste, touch, feel.
Okay. All right. So, and with the 6, like we said, with the 6 sense, you also use those 5 senses as well. Use those 5 senses along with the 6th sense, but the 6th sense is very important, because y'all, sometimes we just ignore some things. We ignore some things, and you just gotta be obedient. Because listen, when Big G is gonna confirm, he gonna let you know.
You know
that something just ain't right.
We ignore it because of the what ifs.
The what ifs. And what if I'm tripping? What if I'm not hearing God correctly? So then you start questioning yourself.
Or do you say, is this me talking, or
is this God talking? And you know, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic, a whole nother episode. And you know, and it's this just a whole nother episode.
Because baby, we get to talking. We don't be on episode.
But you have to just be aware, and just, you know, You know when you know.
You know when you know.
You know when you know, but when you get that good feeling when something just don't seem right, something ain't seem well,
uneasy feeling.
and baby, that's like a child. One thing about children tell the truth.
They do.
They tell the truth.
They do.
And so, and that's like having a childlike faith to believe, just to believe. And so kids telling the truth, so when your children come tell you something, or a child come tell you something, when they're telling the truth and when they're not. And so if kids know when something just ain't right, they ain't gonna take that candy from anybody. Nope. They ain't gonna go. They're not gonna go to them. They're gonna go to them. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, a child can they can sense that. I don't want to know. Stranger danger. I don't know you. I ain't taking no candy from you. I ain't going to your house. I'm not coming with you, even if you tell me to. So that's the type of senses we need to have, just like a child. We've been kids before, so we know what was taught to us, and it's just those things that our parents instilled in us not to do. And we, as a child, you going what your parents tell you, because you may not fully have a relationship at that point with God. You're getting to know who God is as a child. You're learning those basics and fundamentals of who God is. But when you get old, as you get older, and you develop your own relationship with God, He started dropping that spirit off in you, and you be like, you scare yourself. He'll scare you.
Listen.
He'll scare you, and you be like, all right.
Yeah.
And it be like, oh, I tried to tell you how many times I got to. And He may keep showing you things.
Yeah.
He'll put it in your path.
Yeah.
Not for a reason, but also it may also be for you to also be the example to somebody else.
Yeah.
So even if somebody in the group may not get that unction, you that person that it's time to go. It's time to roll. We don't need to be here. This is y'all. I'm not feeling right about this. I don't care where it is that you're going. That could be, like you said, in a friendship. It could be in a I don't know, sis. It can just be anything. Going somewhere or a particular place. There's something just ain't sitting well with you, and you just gotta listen.
You do.
You gotta
listen, because I promise you, I have definitely had my experiences of whether or not I needed to move or not, or do this or do that. And I have definitely I can definitely say that I have been obedient, because if I did what I thought that I was supposed to do, I would not have gotten what I have now.
Listen, you already know.
Yeah,
baby, definitely wouldn't be here. Would not be here. Would probably still be on that cycle. In that cycle, and sometimes you feel like you ain't moved quick enough. But God listen. God,
let me tell you, it be the endurance that He gives you to get through that. Even when you don't be obedient, it's that strength that He gives you, and you be like, "Dang, I went through a lot."
Right.
Or dang, I sat in there for so long.
And it's so much that can happen. Depending upon how many years you dealt with it, but life will just soon pass you by, and you be like, there wasn't nobody but God that brought me that brought me through that and brought me out.
Because you as you said, well, dang, why I ain't moved before? Like, why I ain't listened the first time?
Because it was
a lesson.
It's something
you had to learn something in there. So that's why some things we don't understand.
We don't.
Why Big G be doing the things that he do, y'all, but
it's for our good. It's for
our good. At the end of the day, and when you get to, when you cross that hurdle, when you jump that hurdle, cross that finish line, or whatever it is that you trying to get to, you will then look back and be like, okay,
now I understand. I understand. I truly understand, and you grateful. Because anything that, like we said, that you go through is for somebody else, and you can testify as we're saying now. We've been in situations where God has had to speak. I'm talking about speak immediately. Like, okay, are you listening, girl? Come on, I'm telling you, it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go because
Yeah.
if not, it might this could look a whole nother way. And
Yeah.
so I'm grateful, sis.
For that 16th.
I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
That that I am obedient. I haven't always been obedient, but I am obedient.
And everybody, you can't simply say you've been obedient all the time. No,
sis, but and listen, and if y'all can't see what I should say, perfectly imperfect.
And let me tell you something. This was not planned when we first bought these.
No,
like we bought them on 2 totally separate
occasions.
And I was like, yes, since I bought me a perfectly imperfect, she was like, wait a minute. I got the same thing.
And I was like, yeah, I got the
I said
black
short. I said the black and white shorts
Listen.
or whatever. And we ended up the same thing. So
yeah. So
that's
divine. Yeah. So it was meant for us to purchase it. Not knowing why we were purchasing what will that we'll be here at the same time, at the appointed time, to be sharing this word with the people.
That crazy.
And it is. Listen, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how Big G works. Big G works and he works in some ways. And I'm just, like I said, I'm grateful for the 6 cents for him giving us that spirit of discernment. And we got to be obedient when we have to move and pay attention.
Right. And don't stop praying for the spirit of discernment. Don't think that just because you think that you may have it that you need to stop praying. You need to keep doing it. Keep asking for it so he can keep your energy box charged up and keep your gas tank full.
You got to keep that gas tank on full, because baby, when you sitting on empty, baby, you on fumes at that point. Baby, you barely making it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on that diesel.
Yeah, listen. On that big body. Listen, on that
big
body. That big body business.
Yeah.
Listen, on that high premium, okay? Listen. I'm telling you, they're good right there. Listen. So yeah, that's the 6 cents it's important. Just pay attention. Y'all definitely be careful of, be observant.
Be careful of your surroundings. Be careful of your friend groups. Be careful if you see something that you know that is not right.
Say something.
Say something. Do something. Leave.
That's right.
Don't stay right there, y'all. But then they stuff gonna start pouring off on you. You need to move. Why Big G got you in this particular area of your life? Don't stay in that. You need to get from random people, so that they won't. They whatever they got going on, whatever this is, you don't get it.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's it. But yeah, be observant, y'all. Pay attention. Be aware. Teach your children to be aware as well. If they're not your children, just children that may be a part of your family, children that you could be a mentor or whatnot. Just teach, right? I don't care if it's a child, I don't care if it's an adult, I don't care if it's an elderly person. Anybody can teach somebody something, because we don't all know it all. Listen, because we had to learn and we're still learning, and you ain't never too old to learn something. Right? Never too old to learn something. We don't know it all. They don't know it all, y'all. So the 6 cents, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right. This was another good one. Another great episode. So y'all, we hope that bless y'all. Please send it out, share to your family and your friends, share with somebody that will be able to benefit from this episode. Yeah. And before we close out, we do like to say our affirmations. If you are new to our channel, we are a channel that promotes healthy mindsets, and also this is a healthy space for you to become your best version of yourself. And we're all about being true and authentic and just being just who God created for you to be. All right. And that's the best version of yourself that you can be. And just seeking that help that you may need to get, whether that's therapy, whether that's prayer, whatever resources you need. Go get the help that you need for yourself. Okay. All right. So we're gonna say our affirmations, and we're gonna be on up out of here. All right.
Out of here.
Out of here. All right. I am bold.
I am bold.
I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I will be the light.
I will be the light.
And I will always be my true and authentic self.
And I will always be my true and authentic self. All right, y'all. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification button. And make sure you are tuned in. And make sure you stay locked in. Locked in.
Better. And we will see you guys on the next episode of the Listen Sis, Your Favorite Podcast. Bye.